Hello, everyone. I stayed up way too late finishing my book last night, so thus we are here really late. And we're here a lot later than. We're here a lot later than what I wanted to be. Hi, Shadow. I said 10 a.m. It was 2:30 when I finished my book last night, and it was like 2:59 when I last looked at the clock. Like, was it worth it? The book was amazing. I will be buying more Casey West. Listen, I'm a sucker for a good romance book with like no spice. Because I don't want to read about your time in the bedroom. I just don't. I have no interest. Like, I want to reread the Twisted series by Anna Huang because I never finished the last two books. Like, I got through like a quarter of the way of Twisted Lies, which is the third one. And I never finished it. I don't know why. And I never read Twisted Hate. And the first two books were fantastic. But like, I don't want to reread them because right now on my physical TBR, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus, I think I'm going to read the Harry Potter series. But like, technically, those aren't books I bought. They're my brother's books. So like, and then also, 3 of those that I mentioned, no, 2 of those that I mentioned are a series that I don't have books for. Like, I don't have books 2 and 3, or like, I guess like, once the Caravel series or Caravel series, which has a book 2 and a book 3, it's a trilogy, and then the other one's One Dark Window, and it has a sequel. I don't know if the third one is just not out or if it's just a duel. But I can't decide what book to read next because this is my 25th book, which was my goal. Hi, Daddy Bro. May the 4th be with you. Yay. But this is my 25th book, guys, so it's really important that I pick the right one because this is my goal. Like, my goal was to read 25 books this year, and I'm aware that it's May and that I should have probably made the goal bigger, but we started out small. And I don't know what I want to read. Shall I give you the options before we go live on TikTok? Let me turn my face cam on. I'm really warm, too. Let me turn my air on before I, like, turn... I just got out of the shower, so, like... I'm gonna crash out. My husband is actually a disaster. Alright. And my starting soon screen thingy's up. Because I was like, I gotta start stream, but I'm not dressed yet. And I gotta change the game to Minecraft, because I'm pretty sure it's probably capturing. Okay. Get rid of this. Turn this on. Alright. So I pulled 2 books out. This is a trilogy. What the heck? My husband is a mess. What did he do? That was not like that last night, by the way. Anyway, I pulled out 2 books. This is Caravel, or Caravel. I think it's pronounced Caravel. I think I've heard people say Caravel, but I initially was saying it Caravel. And, I was initially saying Caravel, and then I heard people say Caravel, and I think my brain is now, like... Well, now I can't find the pronunciation. Where's the... I don't know. Caravel. I don't know. Anyway. I don't know. This one I pulled, but it's a trilogy. And I just finished Phantasma, books 1 and 2. The third one comes out in September. I heard that these two are very similar. So I think I'm going to like it. But the problem is like, then I'm going to want to go get books 2 and 3. So, like, you know, and then I got this one. This one is a standalone. It's romance. And I feel like I should read this one for 25. So that way it's not in the middle of a trilogy for my OCD. You know what I mean? But, like, it's just so summery. Just for the summer. I don't know what to do. This book is 405 pages, by the way. And then Caravel, I don't know. There's a bunch of crap at the end of this. This one's also 400 pages. So, like, it doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. I mean, like, if you look at the size of the font, it really doesn't matter. So, like, I initially pulled this one out, but now I'm like, I don't want it, dude. I don't know what to do. So, anyway, those are my two options. And then, the thing is, like, if I read this, I'm going to want to read One Dark Window after it, I think. What do I do? So, maybe I'll just read Abby Jimenez. Just for the summer. I don't know. We'll ask some girlies. Anyway, let's get into the game. Let me go live on TikTok. Let me open the game first. Is it actually, like, playing sound for you guys? Because sometimes OBS wants me to pick Minecraft, and then other times it wants me to pick Minecraft Realms in order for sound to capture. So... I got balloons. 1 second. Okay. Dude, Minecraft. Also, we're doing a little bit of a buy thing today. Like, so, I'm mining so much stone and stuff from... I'm mining so much stone that I, like, have to come home and I have to dump it. It would make no difference. Down bad, waking up in blood. So, let me show you. Let me catch you up. If I can't have us stay down bad. Down bad. Why won't it let me? Okay. What's the problem? Okay, there we go. Fixed it. So, welcome to my wood storage room. We're expanding it. Just, I realized that I, like, need to make it a little bit bigger. So, we're doing that. This is my wood storage room to catch you up. It's gonna be, like, a lumberjack thing going on. And then over here's the stone storage room, which is, like, fine. But all of these boxes, there were more over here that I emptied. need to be emptied. So, thus, that's what we're trying to do. Because I have no more sugar boxes at the Ocean Monument. So I need to, we're kind of doing this back and forth thing. Where, like, we're going to the Ocean Monument and digging, and then we're coming back here to dig, sort of, while that sorts. I realized that I needed to make this bigger. So, because the plan is, the plan is to do, let me show you. Up again. Can you guys get along for 5 seconds? Yes, come this way. Mickey, you stay over there. Dude, all they've done is fight this morning. So, we're putting all of these wood types on the same floor. So, we're gonna have the logs, the planks, the stripped logs, the wood, and the stripped wood. There's 12 different wood types. That includes bamboo. Bamboo is a little bit of a tricky thing, because, like, it's not traditionally, like, in a log, but it's fine. So, like, this is gonna be logs, planks, I think we're gonna do stripped logs, woods, and stripped woods, and then over here we're gonna put, like, just, like, random logs that are ready to be chopped in the wall. I saw on Pinterest and stuff. So, that's the plan. I do want to go work at the Ocean Monument so you guys can see it. I'll show you the plan, because, like, the next plan of action is going to be moving 2 villagers out there. And right now, I feel like what I want to do in order to accomplish that is to build the thing that I want to build. And that way it's kind of like, not like done, because, like, the point of Minecraft is kind of building, you know? Sort of. If you want to play that way. But, like, I just want it to be Ah! I can't get out! It wouldn't let me out of the tab! I literally pressed E, like, you know what? No, I didn't. I was pressing tab. Because I'm used to playing Ark. Why was he hiding back there? Well, at least he didn't explode anything. He genuinely didn't explode anything. I was pressing tab. I blame Mega. It's his fault. I've been trying to do the expedition in Arc Raiders to, get damage, because you have to have damage now. And not money. And honestly, I thought I was gonna hate that. And I really don't mind it. It has not been difficult to get 100,000 damage. And I did it in, like, a week. I'm literally, like, 1k away. And the only reason why I'm not stressing is because, like, I literally don't, like, like, I have, like, another week still. They made it 2 weeks long this time instead of, like, 6 days or something. I mean, I'm gonna play tonight, I think, anyway, so I want to use, like, my keys and stuff, see what I can get. And it's really nice having, like, money to spend instead of worrying, like, oh my gosh, if I buy this, then I'm gonna have to make it up by doing more runs, more money runs, which is, like, typically fine, but it's, like, also, like, low-key obnoxious, because, like, I want to be able to spend money to buy things, because Mega's always, like, I always forget that, like, I have the haste on. Mega's always, like, how do you not have any money? And I'm like, I do, I just don't want to have to spend it. And it's nice, because I can go to the shops or the traders, and I can just buy whatever I want. Like, I don't have any moss because of the event. Literally, all I've been doing is, buying defibs. So, I guess I don't have to auto sort that. I could go down there and put it away, but like, let it do its job, you know what I mean? Alright. So, unfortunately for me, I have to fill this in. So this all has to go too, because, right? Yeah. Flight risk. I know what I want to build out to the ocean monument is going to be obnoxious, because I'm going to have to drain water. Oh, I guess this is fine. And this is fine. And this is fine. This way. Also, I don't know if you're still here, Shadow, but there's a Mega Monday. It's not Fortnite, but we can watch it on stream if you want to. That's what we used to do. People, when I was posting them, we used to, every Monday, people would come and be like, can we watch the Mega Monday? And I'd be like, yeah. I love watching you play. Thanks! I like playing Minecraft. I play a lot of Minecraft. I've been in my, Stardew era, though, a lot lately. So, I've been playing a lot of Stardew on stream, too. We're playing Sims again this week on Wednesday night, too. University. I haven't been live on TikTok in a while, guys, and that's my bad. I've been going through some crap. Dealing with some stuff. Dealing with other things. Life has been a little bit frustrating. Oh, I need to tear this all up anyway. Anyway. And, I just haven't been live on TikTok. I wasn't live a whole lot during the month of April because of everything, either on Twitch. So, yeah, yep, I agree. I played a lot of Minecraft. You'll see what I mean when I go out to the ocean monument. You guys are gonna be like, wow. You really, you've been doing it. And I'd be like, yeah, I was. What's everything now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I have to go manually sort... Oh, it's only 12:30. Okay, we're fine. I have to leave at, like, 1:30, 1:40. Because I have to take my brother to work. I'm debating on what I want to do. I don't know if I want to leave the stream up. And then just come back. Or... I don't know. The thing is, like... I'm gonna be hungry. And then, like... So, like, do I go live later? But I want to play Ark later. Can we please not come into the live and ask for people to follow? That's weird. They're playing, dude, my playlist is playing a ton of, like, self-titled. I don't think. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, Blake, shut up. Get out of here. What are you doing? He's doing it on purpose, guys. That's my husband. What house style are you making? I'm actually building a storage room for my wood. So I'm kind of taking the inspiration from B-Dubs. Tanisha does this too, where they make storage rooms based on like the type of block. So this is my stone auto sorter, and we can go down there and I can show you, because I need to go get like brick and stuff. Get out of here. Stop laughing at me. This is my stone storage room. So we have stone, cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, smooth stone, stone bricks, which I need, mossy stone bricks, cracked stone bricks, chiseled stone bricks, and then andesite, which I also need, granite, andesite, or diorite granite, and then the polished versions, and then we have more of the granite, andesite, and diorite, and then this is all stone. So, oh, diggity dang, I did not realize how much stone I have. Look at that. So all of these are filled with stone up to here. That's why I built this much, because I'm like, I was like, I want it. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna, like, I want it. Because I have plans in the future for something that's gonna require a bunch of stone. You're very sassy, so I've been told. Your store's so big and fancy, that's a lot of stone. Yeah. Well, like, I want to build some, like, I have a plan over in my zoo. And I'm gonna need a lot of stone for it. So I'm like, might as well. And then down here, we have, like, the stairs, the slabs, the walls. Like, there's stairs, slabs, walls, stairs. And then down here is, like, the deep slate and the tough variants. I think that's vertical, and that's making me mad. But this is all deep slate. I obviously don't have a ton of deep slate, because I've cobbled a bunch of it, because before you weren't allowed to use deep slate for other variants. You had to cobble it first, but now you don't. But here's all the tough and stuff too. This has made my life so much easier. So much easier. Also, the slimes are obnoxious. I thought they couldn't spawn because of the rails and because of the pressure plates, but somehow they're still spawning. I thought they needed like a 5x5 space, but they're still spawning, so whatever, I guess. I'm forgetting something else, aren't I? No, I think this is all I needed. I did do it myself! Thanks for asking! I did do it myself. I cried a lot. Daddy Bro, who's in my Twitch chat, or he was, I don't know, walked me through it. Down here, I guess, we can go. But it's all auto-sorted. Oh. So, oh look, I have stuff here too. All auto-sorted. indie block. And this is where the stuff that gets filtered out is. You did a bad thing yesterday. What did you do? I have a collection of zombies down here that I'm really proud of too. Like, here's my gold armored. This is a librarian zombie villager, full diamond, that I found in this cave. So I brought him up here. Anyway, we're getting wildly distracted. But it's all auto-sorted, and that's why I'm, like, trying to rebuild all my storage, because, like, this has made my life so much easier to have this auto-sorted. So now I'm like, I want to make everything auto-sorted. But the problem is, like, I have another area where I store copper. Hi, Rivera. I have not drank water today. I have been drinking soda. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I build auto sorter in my work because I'm lazy. Yes! I don't think I'll ever not build an auto sorter. But this is my copper storage room. But the problem with this is, like, this could easily be auto sorted. Easily be auto sorted. But the problem is that, like, there's wax and unwaxed variants. And the thing is that the game recognizes them as different blocks, right? So, like, if I wanted to sort, like, all the copper blocks, I would have to make a wax and unwax. But the thing is, for me, is that, like, these blocks will never go in here unless they're waxed. Same with these ones. So, like, that would be fine. It's more like these over here. Like, if I crafted these, and, like, I get a lot of my stuff from... I got a bunch of this, actually, from Trial Chamber, so, like, I don't know what I want to do, because obviously this isn't big enough, because I built this before I learned how to auto-sort, but, like, to be fair, it's not that hard to sort copper anyway, because I get a lot of it from the Trial Chamber, so, I don't know. Let's go sleep. You did a bad thing. I took a nap at 6 p.m. and didn't wake up till 4 this morning. Yeah, I kept looking for your stream, and I was like, he must have fallen asleep. He must have fallen asleep. Alright. Can I, like, finish the floor? Because it's driving me bonkers that, like... Oopsies. Maybe... Yeah, Daddy Bro, I literally, like, I was up really late because of my book. I, like, literally couldn't stop reading it. I knew it! I knew what was gonna happen, and I screamed. And I literally, like, it was so cute, dude. It was just so cute. Like, I just can't. It was just too cute. Like, I just can't. And I will 100% be looking for Casey West more, because... What do you mean? I knew I was probably gonna like her books, because they all have, like, really high reviews, but that was so good. Dude, it was so good. I knew it. I was like... So, like, the book, can I just tell you what the book was about? So, the book was about, it was about a group of high schoolers. They're, like, juniors and seniors. And, basically, this girl is, she's kind of, like, against the mainstream stuff, right? Like, she's her own person. She's really into music. What I would presume is emo music. She has this personality of where, like, she doesn't care what people think, but at the same time, she feels like she's a little bit backwards, so she does care what people think, and I related to that a lot. And she is like a songwriter, but she's never like really actually finished a song. She just like writes down a lot of lyrics and like finds words that she likes and writes them down in her notebook. And she hates chemistry class. And she started writing in chemistry class, but her teacher caught her and was like, "Yo, bro, you can't, you're so distracting my class that you're failing." And she's like, "I'm sorry." And he was like, "Give me your notebook." And he didn't read it, but he was like, "Look, if you're not going to pay attention, then you can't bring that notebook in here anymore because you're just scribbling in it the entire time and not paying attention." He goes, "All I want you to bring is a sheet of paper to take notes on. You're not allowed to bring your notebook anymore. And if I see it, I will take it for while you're in this class." And, you know, obviously she panicked, but then she started writing on the desk, which is like, you know, I don't know how you like write on the desk in school, but because it's like, I don't know, it's just like not easy. But she started writing on the desk, and she wrote like a couple of lyrics, and this like somebody responded she saw the next day in class, and it turned into letter writing. So every day they would go, like, she would go into class and there would be like written letters underneath the desk. And this was like happening for months, right? Well, there's this boy who she's like super into, and he's like what I presume is also very into emo music. He dresses kind of like with the like the skater boy, you know, Avril Lavigne. He's got like the beanie going on, the baggy t-shirt, the skinny jeans, always got his headphones in, like that kind of vibe. And we were rooting for him, okay? We were rooting for him. But then there was this boy, this other boy, who she doesn't get along with. He's very mainstream, very popular, plays baseball. Her best friend dated him. And they hated each other, and they kind of, like, broke up. Kind of broke up because of it. Because they couldn't get along, and her best friend Isabel kind of chose her over the relationship. Which, queen, as you should. And she's always hated him because he made up this chant years ago in school about how, like, her name's Lily Abbott, and she was really bad in PE, and the balls kind of attracted her as like a magnet. She was always getting hit. She couldn't catch a ball to save her life. Like, if there was a body part, you could not name a body part that hadn't been hit by a basketball or like any type of ball. She was just that bad at sports and PE. And he said, "Oh my gosh, Lily Abbott, she's like a magnet." And then it started into a chant, and ever since then people started calling her Magnet, and she got bullied like her entire high school career for it. And they've always been rivals, right? I'm out of brick. That's obnoxious. I'll just make more. Let's go check the thing. And yeah, but that's what the story's about. It's like the, like, who's writing the notes? Is it like the perfect boy that's like obviously made for her, or the mainstream kid who is like the complete opposite of her, but secretly he is not so mainstream and not so like pretty boy as he seems to be? And it was perfect. It was perfect, dude. And she's also like a well-established author, so she doesn't have like 2 or 3 books. So there's like 10 of them at least, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go turn someone's in a brick. It's so good. Rivera, thanks for the heart me. It's so good. I'm out of andesite too. Oh, it's probably because I accidentally sorted it. Whoopsies. The he said, she said. Anyway, but I don't know what to do because I don't know what my 25 books should be. Because, like, that's my goal. And technically, I'm finishing it in month 5. Which is crazy. I'm gonna crash out. Alright. But yeah, we're gonna make this all auto sorting too. It'll just be easier. 4, 5. I'm a little confused. Hold on. It's so good, dude. Run. Ooh, smoochum. I need to check my egg. Ow. My eye, bro. Two, 3, 4. This is obnoxious. Sometimes in the middle of the night I can feel you again. Hmm. This way. All right. 2, 3, 4. And I just miss you, and I just wish you were a better man. Can I, like... this way. I'm like totally... I should probably not have done that, but... See, this is it, I've had enough. Cause like, we hadn't seen each other in a month. Cause you said you needed space. What? Alright, let's go check, make sure it's sorting. See where we are on that. We break up, you call me, I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How many more do I have? Can I like just... This is empty. Wee. This is empty. The rest of this is stone. I kind of want to, with some indie record that's much cooler than mine. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Speed up the process here. So we can, I want to show you guys the Ocean Monument. This way. Alright. Let's go over here. Talk to my friends, talk to me. We'll let this sort for a little bit longer. Try and get all of that out of there. And then we can go to the Ocean Monument. Alright. Do. This way. Whoopsies. Okay. So chest this. Four. And then the block will sit up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I think I filled this all in, and I didn't have to. What the heck? Oh. This way. I want you for worse or for better. There. Look, there's random stone here. Do I not have any more bricks? I don't have any more bricks. That sucks. Four, 5. Girl. Alright. 2, 3, 4. This way. Whoopsies. Two, 3, 4. On my head as I lost the war. Perfect storm. Alright. Let's go see. It's going. It's getting there. Let me put all this away here. And we'll go to the Ocean Monument. Pictures of you filled my lungs. I screamed so loud that no one heard a thing. Because I have to heal my tools anyway. Obsessed! Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. The other problem is, like, I just don't have any gravel room either. So we have to make more room for that. And dirt. I also have coal. It's wrong side. Now that I'm clean, you're never gonna risk it. Alright. To the Ocean Monument. Thanks for liking the live, guys. Leave me alone. Don't look at me. Alright. Let's lay these out, shall we? 1, 2, 3. Sand. One of these has this one. That's all of them. So, whatever. Alright. I think first things first, we should go heal the tools. Because I've got 2 nearly broken pickaxes. Nope. You piece of crap. I swear, I put so much, like, so many torches down. This is why I overlight. People are like, you're placing so many lights. Yeah, well, they still spawn. Alright. Warning ears. This is gonna be loud. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid. Actually, I can just turn it down. Let's go. Heal the tools. Stretch. This way. Come on. Any day. Heal my tools. It's so slow. Alright. My shovel. Alright, we're done. Turn this up again. Alright, now we can go on our merry way. Where are they all coming from? It's an Enderman farm. So, you put... So you put an ender... Let me sleep, and then I'll show you what I want to do anyway. You put an ender sprite, or what's it called? Endermite, into a minecart, or like you trap it some way, and then the endermen flock to it, and they fall down the hole, and then you can kill them. That's how you do it. Okay. Let me show you guys what the plan is. So, I would like to build I'm gonna tear this down eventually. I just haven't gotten to it. Because, like, I'm kind of going back and forth between the Ocean Monument and the wood storage room. I have a plan for this. I would like to tear down this, but also, like, I want to build, like, the monorail, but underwater. And put it out to the Ocean Monument, okay? So, but I wanted to hit the front of the Ocean Monument. So, like, we'll have to, like, calculate it. It's literally, like, straight out this way. Yeah, that's how you do it. And then they all flock. My Enderman farm broke a couple years ago. Here it is. And see, I'm like at the back of it. You see how it's positioned? I want it to go to the front, which is over here. Like on this side. So I don't know, like we'll have to figure that out, but I want there to be like a grand entrance here for it. You know what I mean? But I want like an underwater tunnel. It's not that far. It's literally only like 800 blocks or something. Like it's not crazy far. It's just gonna be obnoxious because of the water. But anyway, back to the Enderman thing. The Ender Sprite, like, literally died. I don't know what happened to it, but that's why it was broken. It just, like, disappeared, even though it was named. I've had that happen a lot. Like, stuff will be named, and then it just, like, up and disappears, and I'm like, okay. I would like to start maybe laying down some stuff. I don't really know. I don't really know. I was gonna try and use, like, smooth sandstone. I don't want to use this. That's for... But, it literally looks all the same texture-wise at the top of it. So, we're just going to, like, I'll show you. Hold on. Sandstone. So, here's sandstone. Here's smooth sandstone and cut sandstone. They all look the same. There's not a singular difference. Except for the sides. So, like, I'm just going to use regular sandstone, cut it. Because I was like, I kind of like the look of smooth sandstone. It looks the same on the top. You're not going to see the side. Doesn't matter. So, we're just going to use this. It'll be fine. Okay. I don't really know. I don't know what to do! Where do I start? Maybe, dude, do we start by, like, redesigning the Ocean Monument? I don't know. I feel... Oh! That's how I feel. Because I haven't really thought about this. Where I want, anywhere I want, just not. I want to do, like, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I think I want to keep it as much of the Ocean Monument as possible. Like, I want it at its core to still be an ocean monument, you know? You don't need to put glass if you leave one block space. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I never mentioned anything about glass. Except, like, when I was talking about the tunnel, but, like, that, I don't I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't one block space, like, what do you mean? My favorite thing, though, is when people come in and they say stuff like that and then they leave. And then, or they just don't say anything. And then I'm, like, just left confused. The other on my heart. I look around, turn the radio down. He said, I gotta check on my Pokemon. Hold on. I was just thinking how we don't have a song. And he says, our song is a slam screen door, sneaking out late, tapping on your window when we're on the phone and you talk real slow. 'Cause it's late and your mama don't know. Our song is the way you live. The first statement I didn't kiss it, I just should have. And when I got home, for I said I've caught 8. Okay. Could play it again. I was walking out of the front porch, stuffed after everything that day. Your English was fine. I just don't understand what you're saying. Like, you said if you leave one block space between water, or you said you don't need to put glass if you leave a one block space. Like, I don't know what that means. If you leave one block space between water and your island, the water will not flow. I don't know what that means. Like, if you leave one block space between water and your island, it will still flow. Like, I don't know what you mean. That doesn't make any sense. I genuinely don't understand. Okay, well, first off, I want to make this actually 4 steps, so... Here's a window when we're on the phone and he talks real slow. I want to keep, like I said, I want to keep this as much looking like an ocean monument. Like, I don't want it to still, like, I don't want to transform it and make it look like something completely different. You know? Now I'm, like, really cold. I can't feel my fingers. My hair undone in the front seat of his car. I grabbed a pen and an old napkin and I wrote down our song. Ugh. Why are we playing, like, all the good songs? Marcus, thanks for the follow. Yeah, sorry, 16 p.m. I really don't understand what you're trying to tell me. You've said you don't need to put glass if you leave a 1 block space. I don't understand. And then you try to clarify saying if you leave a 1 block space between water and your island, the water will not flow, which is not true. The water's gonna flow. On each stepping stone. trust me, I built a lot of that. I've built enough off of that island that I've had problems with water. It's been obnoxious. I was lost. Oopsies. And I was catching my breath. Alright. Can I have that, please? Jeez. Nope, that's right. Yep. Get rid of all this. I guess I don't have a beacon that's like close enough. I guess. I don't know. Sharp enough to kill a man. I don't dress for men. Lately I've been dressing for revenge. Don't get sad, get even. just for friends. All right. So pretty. Driving in your Benz. Lately she's been dressing for revenge. She don't start it, but she can tell you how it ends. Don't get sad, get even. This way. Alright. So... I love when the Elytra works. It's so good. When it doesn't lag. He was doing lines and crossing all of mine. Someone told his white collar crimes to the FBI. Or for innocence, I'm my vigilante again. I cannot place blocks. I can't feel my fingers. That's a problem. It got so cold in here. Okay, hold on. I gotta, like, turn off my air because I physically can't feel my fingers and I'm, like, misplacing blocks and it's driving me bonkers. Is it gonna go away? The face cam? Okay, there we go. You want out? Okay, bye. Okay. I literally can't feel my fingers. It's so bad, dude. Alright, so we fixed, like, the pillar things. Well, not all of them. I'm getting ahead of myself. I want this to feel tropical. That's the word that I'm like... Shh. I forgot I did that to protect myself because I can't pause my game. Anyway. I want this to feel tropical. That's the word that I'm looking for. Alright. Made to wait. Is that all I have for mossy bricks? I guess so. Well, we'll have to make it work. I want this to be 4. So, dang it, I need to be careful. So it was like this, right? So we need it to be like... Get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of this. It's getting dark. Thought I caught lightning in a bottle. Oh. Do I have stairs? I have these. Please, I've been on my knees. Change the prophecy. I pulled it from here. Wow. Okay. That's better. Now, as for this situation, these arches, I fell. I think we should hang glowberries from them. Like, drown frigid water. Curious child, ever reviled. I don't like that. Hi, Lynx. That's off, too. Her best mates laugh. They named her the Bolter. Started with a kiss, so we gonna stop meeting like this, but it always ends up in a town car speeding out the drive one evening. Ow. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to rebuild the ocean monument and make it, like, different and not look like an ocean monument. I mean, like, still make it look like an ocean monument, but, like, keeping elements of said ocean monument, you know? I want to hang glowberries from this, but I don't know how to make it look. And my fingers are so cold. I'm just not feeling very inspired right now, I guess. Like, the word is tropical. Like, I want it to feel tropical. Is it because of, like, this? These? I think that helps. Whatever these stupid little... Escape and escaping. Sims by the Sea, thanks for the follow. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Gashi. Doesn't matter. It's not like you're playing the game. Made time to see me. How's life? Tells me how's your family. And you most certainly didn't see me do that, so. Work in the weather. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not, ugh. You saw me is still burned in the back of your mind. This is me swallowing my pride, standing in front of you, saying I'm 3. Jeez. People are mad weird, dude. Can you pick up the block? Uh-oh, guys, get ready. We're about to piss off the Minecraft fan base. Uh-oh. I think it needs to have more of, like, a smooth transition. Like, we need stairs or slabs. I think most people don't realize that, like, I play on a realm. Like, there's literally no... First of all, I play on a realm and I don't use mods. There's literally no difference between me doing this and backing up without a free cam to look at something and then going back to doing my business. And if I could pause, because you can't pause on a realm, the game just keeps playing. People will fly and pause so they can look at their build. If they don't have, like, the free cam mod. There's literally no difference. So I don't want to hear it. People are mad weird about that kind of stuff. I don't get it. I don't have any. I'm gonna have to, like... Should we use slabs? I'm gonna use stairs. Stairs are just better. I can't get up. Can you make prismarine stairs or no? You can. That's it. That's the vibe. And then we'll drop glow berries from here or here. I don't know. We'll drop glow berries, but that's what the arch is going to look like. Oh, I'm so excited. I do have to leave though, so I'll sleep and then... It does. I don't get it. Like, I don't play with mods. You built all this impressive, long time no here. I didn't build this. So, like, this is a structure. This ocean monument is the structure. So, let me just come up here. Can you just let me up, please? So, this ocean monument structure is here, naturally. But this is all underwater. Like, I'm in an ocean, except it's all underwater. So, what I did was I built the glass wall, and then I drained it. I'm still working on the backside here, trying to flatten it. And then also, I got rid of all the stuff here. Like, the stone, you see how it's up against the glass? I got rid of all of it here. But this structure was here. I just drained it. So now I'm going to kind of combine this ocean monument with something else called a stronghold. Because my stronghold is directly under it. And the stronghold is important because it holds the end portal that goes to the end where you beat the game, essentially. Even though the game kind of just gets started for some people after you beat the Ender Dragon. So, I'm combining the two. And the key word here is tropical. Like, I'm going for tropical vibes, lush, like, we're gonna, like, this whole thing's gonna be covered in sand. And I'm gonna bring a bunch of villagers here because this is where I'm gonna collect all the villager trades. But the thing is like, if I'm going to build tropical, obviously we're going to need water. So we're going to have to use our imagination a little bit. And I'm going to do something called a foggy glass effect because I was thinking about it. And if I used real water, that would the villagers would try to swim in it. Then they'd get stuck if I let them roam free. Like, it'd just be disastrous. No, I'm not going to let the water back in. It would just be disastrous if I just let them do that. So... Please don't do this right now, bro. Oh my gosh. I hate Chrome. It's not even Chrome, it's Twitch. Sure. Like, so I have to restart Chrome entirely in order to, like, see Twitch. I have to leave. I have to take my brother to work. So we're gonna raid out to Liza. She's playing Fortnite. Tomorrow we're gonna be live at noon to play Stardew Valley. Let me end TikTok. TikTok, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll catch you all tomorrow at noon. We're gonna play Stardew tomorrow. Okay, bye. I really gotta go, guys. Like, I didn't realize how late it was. It's 1:50. I have not tried the Star Wars stuff. No, I haven't. I wanted to the other day, but the people I was playing with didn't want to, so maybe I'll try it later. But I really gotta go. Bye! I would love to stay and talk, but I can't. I gotta go. Bye!